Echoes of the past. Have you ever wondered what remains when a town empties, when the laughter of children is replaced by the sigh of the wind? The echoes of their joy, now just a distant memory, carried away by time. Scattered across the globe, ghost towns stand as poignant reminders of bygone eras. These places, once vibrant with life, now lie silent, their stories etched in the crumbling walls and empty streets. These deserted settlements, once brimming with life and industry, now whisper tales of boom and bust, of communities that thrived and then vanished. The remnants of their prosperity are now overgrown and forgotten. They tell stories of dreams realized and then abandoned, of hopes that soared high only to be grounded by the harsh realities of time and change. Whether you're a seasoned traveler looking to add a unique stamp to your passport, seeking out the hidden corners of the world, or simply an armchair explorer with a thirst for the unusual, ghost towns offer a captivating glimpse into the past. They are windows into the lives of those who came before us, their stories waiting to be discovered. Ghost towns are more than just abandoned places. They are chapters of history frozen in time. Each building, each street, holds a piece of the past, a fragment of a story that once was. And the best part? You can explore these open-air museums while traveling light with nothing more than your curiosity and a sense of adventure. Every corner turned, every shadow explored reveals a new piece of the puzzle. So whether you're wandering through the whispering ruins or imagining the lives that once filled these spaces, ghost towns invite you to step back in time and experience the echoes of the past. The allure of desolation. There's a certain magnetism to places untouched by the relentless march of time. These locations, often forgotten and left to decay, hold a unique charm that is both haunting and captivating. Walking down a deserted street, lined with weathered buildings that creak in the wind, is like stepping into a time capsule. Each creak and groan of the old structures tells a story, a whisper of the past that lingers in the air. The silence is deafening, punctuated only by the chirping of crickets or the distant call of a bird. It's a silence that speaks volumes, a stark contrast to the bustling noise of modern life. Yet, beneath the stillness, one can almost hear the echoes of life. The clatter of saloon doors, the rumble of wagon wheels, the joyous shouts of children at play. These ghost towns, once vibrant and full of life, now stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. Ghost towns offer us a tangible connection to the past, a chance to walk in the footsteps of those who came before and to contemplate the impermanence of human endeavors. They remind us of the transient nature of our existence, of how quickly the world can change and leave behind only memories. In these places, we find remnants of lives once lived, old photographs, faded and worn, that tell stories of love, loss, and everyday moments. Each artifact is a piece of history, a fragment of a larger narrative that we can only begin to imagine. Nature, too, plays a role in this desolation. Overgrown pathways and creeping vines reclaim what was once human territory, adding to the eerie beauty of these abandoned places. It's a reminder of the relentless march of time and the power of nature to reclaim its own. As the sun sets over a ghost town, casting long shadows and bathing the landscape in a golden glow, one can't help but feel a sense of awe. The allure of desolation is not just in the silence and the decay, but in the stories that these places hold, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to explore. Ghost towns of the American West. The American West, with its history of gold rushes, railroad expansion, and frontier life, is particularly rich in ghost towns. Each crumbling building and deserted mine shaft tells a story of ambition, hardship, and the ever-present allure of striking it rich. From the boom towns that sprang up overnight, fueled by gold fever, to the railway hubs that faded into obscurity when the tracks were rerouted, these ghostly remnants offer a window into a pivotal period of American history. California, frozen in time. Perhaps the most iconic of all American ghost towns is Bodie, California. Perched high in the Sierra Nevada mountains, Bodie was once a bustling gold mining town with a population of over 10,000. Today, preserved in a state of arrested decay, Bodie stands as a haunting reminder of the boom and bust cycle of the gold rush era. Walking its deserted streets, one can almost imagine the saloons overflowing with miners, the air thick with the smell of dust, sweat, and anticipation. The eastern United States also has its share of ghost towns, though their stories are often tied to industry rather than gold. Pennsylvania in particular is dotted with the remnants of once thriving coal mining towns. These communities, once bustling with activity, fell victim to the decline of the coal industry, leaving behind empty houses, abandoned factories, and a palpable sense of loss. Beyond the Wild West global ghost towns. The phenomenon of ghost towns is not unique to the United States. Around the world, abandoned settlements bear witness to the ebb and flow of human history. From the medieval villages of Italy, deserted after plagues or natural disasters, to the deserted mining towns of Chile's Atacama Desert, each ghost town has a unique tale to tell. Visiting Ghost Towns: A Traveler's Guide. For those intrigued by the allure of abandoned places, visiting a ghost town can be a truly unforgettable experience. However, it's important to approach these sites with respect and sensitivity. Remember, these are not amusement parks, but rather relics of the past, often holding deep significance for those who once called them home. When visiting ghost towns, be sure to tread lightly, both literally and figuratively. Avoid disturbing any structures or artifacts, and always pack out what you pack in. Respecting the silence. The silence of a ghost town is part of its allure, but it's also a reminder of the lives that were once lived there. These streets, now empty and quiet, once echoed with the sounds of daily life. The laughter of children, the chatter of neighbors, and the hustle and bustle of a thriving community. As you wander through deserted streets and peer into empty buildings, take a moment to reflect on the stories these places hold. Each building, each street corner, has a tale to tell. They are silent witnesses to the passage of time, holding within their walls the memories of countless lives. Imagine the families who gathered around dinner tables, sharing meals and stories, creating memories that would last a lifetime. These tables, now covered in dust, once bore witness to the joys and sorrows of family life. Think of the miners who toiled in dangerous conditions, risking their lives to provide for their families. Their hard work and determination are etched into the very fabric of these abandoned mines. Picture the children who played in these now empty spaces, their laughter ringing out as they ran and played. These playgrounds, now silent, were once filled with the sounds of childhood joy and innocence. By engaging with the history and the humanity of these places, we can ensure that their stories continue to be told. We can honor the lives that were lived here and the people who called these places home. We can ensure that their stories continue to be told, even as the buildings themselves crumble back into the earth. Through preservation and storytelling, we can keep their memories alive. Even as nature reclaims these spaces and the buildings decay, the stories of those who lived here can live on. By respecting the silence, we can hear the echoes of the past and keep their legacy alive. Live big, tread lightly. Exploring ghost towns is a unique way to live big, travel light. It's about embracing the unexpected, seeking out the hidden stories in the landscape, and connecting with the past in a tangible way. So, pack your curiosity, grab your camera, and set off on an adventure to uncover the silent stories of abandoned places.